because for whatever reason, they could not see that when God was actually doing it for them. So God says, maybe if I step back, then you might see how awesome I am. It's just like the husband or wife or the parent and child who is always saying and always doing the right thing, but not getting the response they're looking for. So they'll say, you know what? Since I'm being taken for granted, I'll stop washing clothes for a while and see if anybody else in this house is going to wash clothes. And then when no one else is washing clothes, then we start hearing this little chirp. Why isn't my shirt clean? Why aren't my blue jeans ready to go? Well, when I was washing your shirt, when I was washing your blue jeans, you never said thank you. When I was washing your shirt, when I was washing your blue jeans, you never said, I appreciate you. So I just got tired. Because the only thing I want is a thank you. God says, it's not a thank you that I want, it's your allegiance. I want to be first. So what I'm going to do is for a season, for 70 years, the Babylonian exile took place. For 70 years, I'm going to allow you to go into captivity. But watch the grace of it. Even when the children of Israel were in captivity, they were still blessed. That's how you know you still serve an awesome God. That even in the midst of punishment, he'll still bless us. Because we know through history that a number of the Israelites built homes and started businesses in Babylon. So much so that when it was time for them to go back to Jerusalem, some of them said, no, I'm not going back. But he put them in isolation because he wanted to prepare them. He wanted them to understand just who he was. And in our lives, he's doing the same thing so we can see just who he is. Because you and I can't go higher in God. We can't become the maturing Christian that he wants us to be if he does not prepare us. And sometimes, saints, God has to get us by ourselves. And I think that's one reason, again, as we move into this Christmas season, that some people will go to holiday party, even risk their own health, because we shouldn't be going to too many holiday parties anyway this year. But you'll have folks go over here, go over there, go over here, go over there. Why? Because they don't want to spend time by themselves. But maybe God is trying to get you by yourself in order to prepare you. Maybe God, over these next 29 days of 2020, is trying to get us to sit still in order to prepare us for what's ahead. He says, the time will come when after their season of abandonment, after their season of captivity, verse 4, he will stand and shepherd his flock in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord, and they will live securely. For then his greatness will reach to the ends of the earth, and he will be their peace. I want to end right there. Because as we talk about the state of the American Union, as we talk about the state of the world, we will only have real peace when we find ourselves in Jesus Christ. Until Jesus comes back, so this is not literal from the perspective of we're going to live in a world where there will be no violence. No, we'll always have people killing one another. That will not change until Jesus comes back. Why? Because we're human beings. But I do believe this. We can have peace in the union if we allow Jesus to be our peace. And when you allow Jesus to be your peace, some stuff, it won't make your blood pressure skyrocket anymore. Why? Because your peace is found in Jesus. I know because the vaccine has come out and is on its way to now being rolled out across the country. We woke up this morning hearing what's going on in England, and we're excited, and we should be. We should be. I'm looking forward to seeing what this vaccine is going to do. No, I'm not going to be one of the first people to take it, number one, because I'm not in that particular group. And I'm optimistic. I'm believing that things are going to turn out for the good. But I say that to say this. Even in the midst of that, we have to understand that just because the calendar is getting ready to change, some of the same issues that we faced in 2020, they're going to carry over into 2021. Because the reality is, some of the same issues we faced in 2016 and 2017, they followed us right on through 18, 19, and right here into 20. But hopefully, as we continue to live, we will be able to have peace regardless of the state of our union, because our peace is not found in a politician. Our peace is found in Jesus Christ. So again, while many in America, not all, but many in America will be excited in January when we see Senator Harris become the first African-American woman and the first woman vice president of the United States of America, don't think that the world is going to turn upside down. Don't think that we won't have another police shooting. We had President Barack Obama, and look, America is still jacked up. But there's someone greater than Obama. Someone who was before Kamala and Biden and Trump and Pence. His name is Jesus. And in him, we can have security, and in him, we can have peace. My brothers and sisters, I hope you've learned something today, and I hope you've been inspired today. Let me make this sad announcement. As I talked about in the lesson, how God does some things we don't like. This past Monday, Sister Maddie Allen, a great person. Before I even say a great member of Dayspring, Sister Allen was just a great person. She passed away on Monday. Told the congregation on Sunday that we needed to be in prayer for her husband, her daughter, daughter and son, and other relatives. And then she transitioned maybe just a little over 24 hours after I made that announcement. Her funeral will be this coming Monday, December the 7th, 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary. Dayspring, here's what I need you to do. The funeral service will be live streamed. It will be live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. So because of COVID restrictions, the sanctuary will only be opened for immediate family members and designated family members. So we're only going to have a maximum of 50 people. family is well aware as we've planned this service, and they are extremely attentive to the COVID restrictions as well. As Sister Allen was a senior saint, and so of course a number of the people who are part of that family still are up in age, and so we want to make sure that we walk in well and we leave well. And so I'm saying that to say, please, if you can, get the word out. Get the word out to watch the funeral homegoing service of Sister Maddie Allen next Monday online. Watch it online. We want to make sure the sanctuary is reserved for the immediate and designated family members. The funeral will be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary. So let's be in prayer for Cassandra. Let's be in prayer especially for Mr. Allen. I spoke with Cassandra this morning. They were married 64 years. 64 years. They were married longer than a number of people live. And so, again, just a great, great woman. And I'm thankful that the Lord gave me just about 3 weeks ago the opportunity to go by their house and to see her, and she was in great spirits. But God saw fit to take Miss Allen back to himself this past Monday. So we cry, we mourn, but yet we still tell God thank you for a life well lived and a sweet, pleasant person in the personality of Miss Allen. Dayspring, as you know, locally, our temperature has fallen this week. And so, and y'all know I don't do cold weather. I don't do cold weather at all. So, so we'll check the temperature for Sunday. So even if the sun is out, if it's cold, we will do virtual only because I just don't do cold weather. So, so just watch the weather. Make sure you're following us online. Make sure if you're not on our text line right now, text the word Dayspring. Text the word Dayspring to 313131. All one word, Dayspring, 313131. Join our text communication line and keep up with whatever is going on here at Dayspring. Well, until we have this opportunity to meet together again, next Wednesday, the sanctuary will be open. So if you want to come and watch the broadcast live, if you want to be in the sanctuary as I'm teaching, you're more than welcome to do so next Wednesday. And I will be back tonight. I will be back tonight to teach our night class as well. So may the Lord bless you and may the Lord keep you is my prayer. See you next time.